Robert White was born on the 18th of September 1953, the youngest child to Henry Albert and Teresa White. Henry Albert and Teresa courted during wartime and had to endure long spells apart, with Henry serving in Egypt and Libya. Theirs was an unconditional love, and when Henry returned from his time in the army, the couple settled in Coatbridge with their two older children, William and Mary, and young Robert. However, on the 27th of December 1960, Henry Albert passed away from lung cancer. Robert was just 7 years old. Following their father's death, the three siblings worked hard to support their mother, who worked tirelessly to keep them fed and clothed. Billy and Robert had a typical brotherly relationship. They would fight between each other, but support each other no matter what. Robert was left devastated when he lost his brother to cancer in January 2007. Robert has always had a close relationship with his sister Mary. He adores her, and they have spent many happy times together. On the 15th of June 1967, Robert met a young woman named Bernadette Trower at a fair in Ayr. The story goes that the first words Robert said to Bernadette were, "Can you give me fourpence?" The couple often say that nothing has changed. Robert and Bernadette were married on the 28th of October 1972. They honeymooned in Spain, their first trip abroad. With the addition of Mary's husband John and Billy's wife Ellen, the White family was complete. Robert's relationship with his mother Teresa was one filled with love. She was the matriarch of the family and kept everyone in line. She liked nothing more than spending time with her children and grandchildren. Teresa passed away from heart problems on the 26th of March 1991. Throughout all of the highs and lows of Robert's life, one woman has been by his side, his beloved Bernadette. They have now been married for over 40 years, and in that time have worked hard to provide a good life for their 5 children. They have enjoyed far-flung holidays and shared many happy times together. On the 1st of July 1999, Robert and Bernadette welcomed their first grandchild, Heather. Since then, they have been blessed with a further 5 grandchildren and consider themselves to be very lucky. The couple are now looking forward to their forthcoming years together. So, tonight, Robert, your family and friends would like to say, Robert White, this is your life.
Hi Robert, happy birthday. I've been asked to say something about our lives together in 60 seconds. When have you ever done anything that lasted 60 seconds? Should I talk about your DIY skills? How good you are at painting and decorating? Or how good you are at building toys up for the kids when they were young? Or, no, wait a minute, I can't really think of anything else because that was our James that done all these things. I think I could start with when we first met, and that was when we went to Ayr on the bus on the 15th of June, 46 years ago. And the first words that you said to me when I was walking past you with Marie was, "Can you give us fourpence?" Says, things haven't changed. It's still like that today. But we came home on the bus, you sat with Marie, and I sat with one of your pals, I can't remember his name now, and you asked Marie where she lived. Marie said the Bifflet. Then you started talking to me and you asked me where I lived, and I said Blair Hill. So you started to think, oh, she must have money. The East Day's too far away. That's nearer home. So you opted for me. Lucky me. All joking aside, we've got 5 beautiful kids, 6 beautiful grandchildren, 2 lovely sons-in-laws and daughters-in-law, and nobody can ask for anything better than that. Well, Robert, I would just like to say thanks for picking me that day coming home from there. Even though it was because you thought, she comes to Blair Hill, she must have money. What a big head you got. However, I'm all the richer for knowing you. Love you loads. Hope your birthday is all you ever wanted it to be. Happy birthday.
Hello Robert, it's your big sister here, and I'm just want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. I was thinking about wee stories about you when you were wee, and I mind the day you were born in Green End, and our Billy went out and my mammy had told Billy that Mrs McMullen had loads of rose bushes and you were under one of them, and that's where we got you for. And our Billy went out and dug up Mrs McMullen's garden to get all the rose bushes, but there were no more babies. But it's a good job there were no more like you, son, because I think one in this world's enough. So I would just like to say to you a happy birthday. I could tell many a story, but I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to embarrass you. Right, love you, happy birthday.
Hey, hello Robert, how you doing, sir? Hope you have a lovely night and don't drink too much. Happy birthday.
Hello Robert, it's your brother-in-law David. We've known each other since we were at school. You were always very outgoing and I was a bit in awe of you because I was so shy. But you've been a brilliant brother-in-law and seen me through a lot of problems, and I'm happy to see you on your 60th birthday, and I hope you have a brilliant time.
Hi Dad!
Hi Papa!
Well, first of all, we'd like to start off with saying happy birthday Dad.
Happy birthday Papa!
I'm going to tell you a couple of wee stories about my dad, Big Whitey, the Johnny. First one, when I was about 15 or 16, my dad was working in the BRC and I was playing football with Motherwell Boys Club. And it was a midweek game and we were meeting about 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, and my dad couldn't make the game because he was working. But my dad, being my dad, decided that he wanted to go and stuff the work. So he jumped the wall at the BRC, which is now the DW Sports Centre, for those of you that don't know. And he came to watch me playing football, but lo and behold, the game was cancelled and my dad got caught and got sacked. So, well done Dad. Another wee story which comes with a warning for the bad language in it, so if there's kids about, hold their ears. Every night when I was younger again, Kevin Brown used to come up to my mum and dad's house every single night without fail. And every night the van would come and he'd go out and spend £5, £10, whatever, on sweeties for everybody. And this one night in particular, my dad had been lying half asleep on the couch, as was per norm, and still is. And I came in and asked, there was a twirl lying, and I asked my dad, Dad, can I have that twirl? And he says, of course you can, Robert. So I ate it, and 20 minutes later he woke up and says to Bernadette, Bernadette, where's my twirl? And I says, Dad, I ate it. You fucking better not have ate my fucking twirl. I says, you told me you did, Dad. No, I fucking never. Get me my twirl. And they made me go down to Fudgies at the bottom of Causeway Street to buy my twirl. But anyway, I'd like to finish with just saying that my dad's not just my dad, he's my best pal. So happy birthday, Dad. Hey!
Hi Dad, hope you're having a good night. What can I say? I know you like to make out to people you're this big tough person, but really you're just a big softie. I remember when I was in labour with Heather and you and my mum were in the room with me and Brian, and it was still at the early stages and a wee bit of noise here and a wee bit of noise there from me, but you couldn't cope. The tears came flooding down and away you went. That was it. Couldn't cope anymore. Anyway, happy birthday. Have a great night and we love you.
Happy birthday, Papa. I love you lots.
Happy birthday to the best father-in-law I've ever had. Have a great night.
You don't want to?
How's it going, everyone? Happy birthday, Illian. What age are you now? 62? Know how when it was my birthday you used to always add a wee year on. If I was 16 I was 17. Anyway, I'd just like to thank you for giving us probably the best night I've had inside Selly Park with you and our Rab, when you got me and Rab the tickets for the Champions League. And a wee team for the East End of Glasgow didn't just beat the mighty Barca, they bullied the mighty Barca. So hopefully there'll be plenty more hurdles in the Champions League. Hope you have a nice night, happy birthday and all the best, Illian.
Hi Dad, happy birthday.
Hi Robert, happy birthday. On behalf of myself and Farquhar, I'd just like to thank you and Bernadette for the way you've invited me into your family. I might play the sport with the wrong shaped ball and I might support the wrong team, but you've introduced me as a new member of your family. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great birthday.
So I hope you're enjoying this video, Dad. It's the best present I could think of to give to you, because you've got everything else. So everyone so far has told stories of their memories, of times they've shared with you, and I've got loads of happy memories from my childhood. But the two that stand out the most are more recent. The first being from my wedding day, a day that I'd dreamt about my whole life, and I always wondered what it would be like that moment that you saw me in my wedding dress for the first time, and you didn't disappoint. I remember coming down the stairs in my mum's and you were waiting for me at the bottom of the staircase, and your face just lit up the minute you saw me. You were so proud and it was perfect. The next thing I want to talk about is the day your first grandson was born, and I remember phoning you from Princess Royal just after he was born, and you were driving and nearly crashed the car, and you rushed in to see him and you were so delighted that there was finally a boy in the family. And now you've got 3 boys that you can play with and get into trouble with and play football with and all sorts. But all kidding aside, I hope you're having a great night, and I'm looking forward to continuing the celebrations in San Diego next week. Love you lots.
Hi Dad, happy birthday. I hope you're having a great night. For those of you that don't know, I was born with hydrocephalus, which is basically water on the brain, and as a child I had to undergo a lot of operations and a lot of stress, and it was really hard for my parents. So I thank my mum and my dad for helping me get through that and supporting me all throughout my life, and for giving me a great life, taking me on a lot of holidays and basically raising me to be like a stable and mature person that I'm able to stand on my own 2 feet now. So much to the point that I was able to go travelling for 9 weeks in America by myself. Happy birthday, all the best, love you.
Hi Robert! Happy birthday! Cheers! Drink, drink. Not just the orange juice.
Robert White, great story for Robert White. Some years ago we're in the Marine Hall and he says to me, guess what, Eddie? He says, I got a letter for STV, want me to play a part in Target. I says, what was the part? He says, a nude body in Glasgow Green. I mean, that's great. I says, do you get paid for this? He says, I get £75 for doing it. Then every time there's a rerun, I got another £25, like royalties money. I said, that's fab, let's go for it. So this went on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I says to him on Sunday, hey, where did you go on that Target part? Oh, it was marvellous. Great. Piece of cake. He says, line stripped off. Nobody was looking at the tackle or anything like that. I says, and you went through it? No bother at all. So some weeks later, we're sitting in the banks, and Bernadette says, are you going to tell him? I said, tell me what? He says, are you as thick as mince? I went, how? He says, that was a wind-up. You swallowed it out laying a sinker. I went, no, I think it's you as thick as mince. He says, how's that? I said, because I know who sent you the letter. And it was Jimmy Farrell.
Sent you up.
Had a good start.
I remember when we were all down at Buckley's, we'd all been away down for the weekend. We'd go drink in the caravan on the Saturday and the Friday night. And we were going out the Saturday afternoon down to see the cowboys down in one of the pubs. We're walking along front of the shops, and the laddies were walking up with a ball. And of course, if Robert sees a ball, we've got bother right away. So Robert shouts to the laddies, come on, give us a ball over, we'll show you how to play football. So, kicks the ball over, and you and I, Robert, decided we'd play keepy-uppy in front of the shops. And there we were, heading it to one another, don't know, 10, 20 times, you know how good a footballer 2 years are. And here, do you not hit the ball too hard, and I've got to go back too far for to header it back to you again. And what happens? Over your head, and what does it do? Hits the window of the shop, you remember? Well, lucky enough it didn't break. And the ball come bouncing back. And who happened to come walking up? But this man, whose wife who was in a wheelchair. And we grabbed the ball, put the ball in the woman's laps, and ran like two 12-year-old laddies down in front of these shops to catch up with him in the pub. And we couldn't stop laughing all afternoon. There you go.
There you go. Oh, right, Wally, your story.
Robert White, the only man from town here that can fly. Benidorm, never forget it. After 4 hours of quite solid drinking, Robert decides he wants to be a cowboy. And he got on, finally he got onto the bucking bronco.
How'd you get that right?
And I said finally going because he reminded me another story from Corfu about Bernadette and Nancy trying to go into a pedal, but that, as I say, is another story. So we discovered that the guy that was operating it was for Renfrew, or Paisley, one of the two. And I said to him, look, go easy on him, son. So he went 3/4 of a turn, one buck, and Robert flew. He can actually fly quite good. It's a landing, he can't land. You'll need to work in your landings, Robert.
The first time I can remember ever meeting Robert was on a bus on St Bartholomew was with your Bernadette, and he was asking the trainers, would you come to? And I said, this is Bernadette, would you come? She went, well, I'll take you home, and do you know something? I've never been so relieved in my life.
You didn't come from Blair.
Well, Robert, where do I start? I first met you when we were at school. You used to follow me and Kathleen up that school street. We carried on, you weren't there, but no, you kept shooting out and dodging about. But anyway, I used to think you were a sickly child because you were at school for about 2 days and then you were off for 3 weeks or something like that. But I used to think you were a poor wee soul that was sick all the time. But now I realise you were dogging it every day. Then we met up later on and we've had some great times. Happy birthday. Cheery.
Hi Robert. First time you went away on holiday to I can't remember what country it was, we were in Spain anyway, and you all carried him on that he had to dress up for dinner. So we all was down for dinner that night and he wasn't there, and Bernadette was with us. We're all saying, yeah, Robert, come up to Robert. You remember? You came in with a 3-piece suit on, tails, top hat, monocle. We all, everybody looking at you, the whole place looking at you, walking up. You told me I had to dress for dinner. Not as much as that. Where did you get the suit from? McLaren's.
You did indeed.
Happy days.
Happy days. Happy days. Well, happy birthday, Robert.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Happy days.
Well, Robert, here we are. 60 years on, getting older, catching up with Bobby. By the way, I'm Bobby Jenks, Chief Scout at Wirral Football Club. Known Robert a long time. Go back to the days when it was the D-Boys Club that we had in Coatbridge with John Taggart. I wasn't involved at that time, but I knew of them and had been about with all the players. And great club, well run. Credit to John on that one. Robert took one of the teams at that time. Then we took that Dundee Boys Club over and we became Nottingham Forest Boys Club. And we played down at Kirksaw's primary school where there was a janitor in there called Robert White, strange character. There was Robert the janitor, Robert the businessman, Robert the referee, Robert the coach, oh, Robert everything. But when you played in that park, you couldn't play till you paid cash up front and Robert White had to referee the game. So that was his wee business side. And that was his beer money. Bernadette will know all about that because she probably never heard about that wee story before. So we had some great laughs and we went to the Milk Cup in Northern Ireland. I took Robert with us, he was my assistant. And we had great players like the late Phil O'Donnell, the marvellous Mr Neil Lennon, we all know. Some lovely players. One of the great stories I had was a great laugh. We had many years ago, must have been about 30 years ago, and I always remember this. We were down at Drumpelia Park, and Celtic were playing Notts Forest 10s or 11s at that time, just can't remember. And we had a famous player called Brian McLaughlin, nicknamed Pele. Brian was about 2'3", what a player, great lad. Anyway, crowd mob because obviously Celtic's there. 10 deep in the touchline with Drumpelia. And Robert White with his red tracksuit on and his pail of freezing water and a big sponge. I think he kicked the sponge from a foot. Go Prince, it was mock it. Anyway, wee Pele goes down injured, lying right in the touchline, right next to all the crowd. And Robert run over and he's looking over the wee fella and he says, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And Pele goes, "It's my groin, Mr White, it's my groin." Robert leaned over and says, "Son, when I was your age, I thought my groin was up my arse." Brian just got and walked away. Robert, have a wonderful night and a nice birthday. Great knowing you. See you later.
Hi Robert, I'm sitting here at Lennoxtown and the whole media, international media is here. This is just before the Champions League game. So they're all very interested in your life and how I got to know you. Hello everyone at the party, hope you're all having a good time and celebrating Robert's 60th. It's a milestone in your life. I mean, myself and you go back a long way. We've come a long way since our Motherwell days when you were clipping me around the ear from a cheek when I was about 13 or 14. And since then, my career's gone okay. And it's great to see you now and again when I bump into you, and your text messages as well are always very supportive and encouraging, and I know that you're very, very pleased for me and the way things have gone for me. I'm very pleased for you as well. Obviously, you're surrounded by a wonderful family who have put on this very special occasion for you. I hope to be there this evening if I can, and I'm sure we can chew the fat over a few things, but if I'm not, I want you to enjoy your evening. You deserve it. You're a great man, a great family man, a great footballing man, and one that has had an influence on my career, and I thank you for that. So for myself and everyone here at Celtic, and to all you people there, make this special man's night very special.